Hi, my name's Dawn. A whole bunch of you call me Spice Dawn. Today is a very exciting day because the new warmer of the month just came, and it is called Charmer. And this is a very unique warmer system, very high-end and quite beautiful. Now, I'm going to show you that the Charmer base is not anything like the other broad, narrow, or pedestal bases that we have. And it says on it right there, Charmer base. So I don't think anybody's going to have problems deciding which base goes with which if they order other lampshade warmers. Now, there may be other bases coming in the future when Scentsy expands upon this, which I think they will because it's just stunning. But I am going to show you some tips and go over some things that you're really going to want to know about this warmer. All right, now first things first, we're going to turn it on. Now, I am going to go click. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, look, there's all this crushed glass. Okay, now the little flyer that we get with the warmer of the month says it's like beach glass. Well, this would be faux, factory manufactured, crushed glass, probably a recycled product. Actual beach glass is found on the beach, and it's garbage that we used to throw in the oceans and lakes, and it is quite a bit more smooth. If you've got beach glass that isn't smooth like this, you should have thrown it back because it wasn't ripe yet. Sometimes I find things on the beach that look like a Rolling Rock bottle. It's still ragged. I throw it back. It needs another 20 years or so. But I have quite a collection of beach glass. I've been using it for some time, and I have been using this concept. Colin, can you come in and get a nice downward look on that? I've had this for years, and it is quite pretty. This is very similar, but this is not beach glass. This is like crushed glass. Now, I am going to show you what I think is the best way to load this warmers and how you can teach your customers to do it as well. Then I have a little surprise for you, okay? So, we're going to turn this off. All right, now, I'm going to take this and I am going to dump it out carefully into this bowl. All right, now, this is broken glass, folks. This isn't something you're going to want to let your young children play with, or I wouldn't even think help you assemble. Okay, now, I'm mixing up the charms like this. As you see how I had it before, you can put the charms that comes with the warmer and the broken glass in here however you choose. But there is a safe way to do it. I have a nice bowl with a tea towel, and I turn this on its side, okay? Now, it's okay because this comes right through, like a bracelet. See? Ooh, how pretty. Okay, so if you get things down in there, you don't want to load it while it's on the base. That'd be a mess. If you get things down there, and it'll just fall back into the bowl. So, but I still think that you want to put it on its side. Use a spoon and spoon that stuff in there, okay? See how I'm spooning it? All right? That way you're not going to get any more broken pieces than have already been manufactured for you. But that is how you can load your Charmer warmer. I know that this is going to get dirty at some point. So, little fingerprints or something, whatnot. So, I have my Velata little spatula, and I have a microfiber towel. Remember, you don't ever want to use fabric softener on your microfibers because that completely clogs up the pores that wick the moisture. And if you use fabric softener on any microfiber, even like Under Armour, your wickability is out the window. Plus, on your towels and things, you'll get streaks. But I would suggest cleaning like this, okay? So now I've wrapped that one too tight, okay? So we're gonna take one wrap off, and that will fit down in there nicely so that you can clean in between, because as you can see, this is all stationary, all right? So that's how I suggest cleaning in between there if you need to. If you have a real thin rag, you can twist it and make like a little twist. Let go! Okay, so you can twist like this. This cleaning cloth was just too thick for this particular application, but you could use a thinner one, and that would be another way that you could get down in there and clean that nicely. Now, I have something else that I want to bring up. Those of you that know me know I have a lot of beach glass in my house, and I like to customize things. Now, I am not a little rule breaker by nature, but I am a rule bender. And I do see things sometimes in the future that's going to be a trouble for me. So I'm going to go over these points with you because your team members and your customers are also going to be saying, what else can I put in it? And I'm going to be like, nothing really, because the little warranty paper that comes with your warmer says only to use, hang on, look at the birch trees, only to use the charms that come with it from Scentsy. Well, of course, okay, because they don't want the liability of some person putting something crazy inside this beautiful warmer that may be dangerous. You know, hey, I'm going to put fire starters down in there because they look pretty. Or candy. Don't put candy in this. One of my customers says, oh, I love candy corn. I will put candy corn in mine. I'm like, you're going to have a big flipping mess to clean up if you do that, so don't do that. So if you want to be a little roll bender like me, then you have to use your head, okay? This is made for glass. Glass has a certain density, and it has a certain way that it reacts with heat from the light bulb. Candy corn is not a good choice to put in there. Okay, so I've figured out some options for you folks that have customers or team members who are going to do something, and at least this will be safe. I'm putting my real beach glass collection in mine along with the little acrylic charms because I'm a beach glass snob. I will admit it. I've been collecting beach glass for years, and I have it all over my house, and I'm going to use that. So I'm not going to have a warranty, and I don't care if I screw up my warmer, I'll buy another one. So if you're going to be a rule bender, you have to have the pocketbook to back that up. Don't expect Scentsy Home Office to pay for something that you've done out of warranty. So right there, that says it. So now, if you want to do candy corn, maybe you would go to the craft store and get some of these little beads. These are for vases and flower arrangement things. So that's like a pretty color that looks festive. Put your candy corn in a candy dish next to your warmer if you want to do that. But I don't really recommend you using something that's not a Scentsy product in your Scentsy warmer. But I know as soon as I take a picture of this warmer, my customers are going to be stuffing all kinds of things down in here. And I want them at least to be safe about it. So I am choosing only glass and only the little plastic acrylic type products. I even tried to find some little green Scentsy stars. And why would I try to find little green Scentsy stars? Because wait till you see what I did. And yes, this is not recommended officially from Scentsy, but I'm your little rule bender, so I did it. And you can give me a spanking next time you see me.
Ooh.
Check it out.
That's pretty.
I've been wanting a purple warmer forever, and now I have a purple warmer. This is not a Scentsy approved product. This is a Scentsy warmer with little glass beads in it. But at least that's safer than some other crazy stuff that people may choose to put in this. This will indeed void your warranty. I'm telling you that right now. It says right on the little thing, only to use Scentsy products. But I am just giving you some safe options because you know people are going to be out there doing it, and I want you to be safe. Now, I hope that I have answered all the questions. I like the idea of all your broken glass being contained in a bowl, okay, because if my kitties were out and I missed a piece of this that fell on the floor, vet bills and heartache would be part of my future, and I won't have that. So I hope that I've covered everything for you. You're welcome to hit subscribe and like the video if you think it will help you and your teams and your customers, and comment with any questions. And gosh, I hope I haven't missed anything. The reason I have 2 warmers is I want to thank my frontline team member, Julie. Hi, Julie. Thank you for letting me use your warmer of the month to make this video a lot easier. So there you have it. Oh, wait a minute. There is something I forgot. Hang on. Okay, don't move. How about, like, I was so busy showing you how to fill it, I forgot to show you all the other pieces. Okay, so the warmer ring is inside the little box in the packing material that says warmer ring inside. Don't let your customers throw this box out without getting their thing out of there. Okay, then the dish. The dish is frosted on the bottom, but it is glazed on the top. Hang on. Unlike the dish for silver frost, which is also frosted on the top, this is shiny and glazed on the top. Okay, so, and it's also, I think, a little bit deeper. Woohoo! That's better. Less spilly potential. But like that sits right on there, and the glazed will clean up quite nicely when you melt your cube of wax. So there you have it. It's all together now. It even looks nice with nothing, really.